How's the video? This is Kitty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello. Today is March 3rd, 2024, and this vlog will consist of a weekend in my life. I have so much in store for you guys for this video, so make sure you watch all the way until the end. As you can see, I'm not recording at home because today I did a self photo shoot at a different area, and I forgot that I didn't make an intro video, so I decided to do it right now because I look cute. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss anything, and let's get into the video. But wait, before we get there, at the end of this video, there is going to be a mother-daughter segment with me and my mom just having general conversation for those interested and for those who watch. So just let me know. Make sure you put in the comment section if you messing with it, if you leaning with it, or you rocking with it. Okay, we are on the road to 100 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but it's a lot for me because this is my journey of getting back consistent. As of right now, we have 83. I just went from 50 something to 83 in the span of 3 months. So I know we can get to 100 subscribers. And let's really now get into the video.
Jesus, the club is jumping. Everybody must have got their checks. Oh my God, the bank is jumping, y'all. Remember we had that mishap with the camera being right here and it falling, but I'm in line, so I shouldn't be having to turn no corners or whatever. But guys, I just left a casting call to be a part of a modeling agency, so super excited about that. Fingers crossed that we get into it. Remember when you were young and people would ask you what you want to be when you grew up, and at the time everybody just saying all these big jobs, like I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to do this, I want to do that. I said I wanted to be an OBGYN, and then when I got older, I realized what OBGYNs did, and I changed my mind. I went to college thinking I was going to be this news anchor on news, reporting the news, and standing in front of the green screen, reporting the weather, like this is this, not even pointing at nothing. I really thought that was going to be my life. But as I get older and as I start having more interest in different things, this is what I want to do, and this is what's going to happen. So mark my words, March 2nd, 2024. We are going to become a full-time content creator, influencer, and model. Runway model, published model, you name it. Whatever you think it is, that's what I'm going to do. And when I say full-time, I mean I don't have to work a 9 to 5. If I want to start working at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and be done by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that is what I'm going to do. So that is my goal. If it's one thing that I do, I always give thanks to the man up above. Without him, I wouldn't be nothing. I have my faith that I have in him, and praying and making sure that my prayers get heard and sent up no matter. That is what I do. Like every time I pray, I always thank him for everything that he's done for me and everything that he will continue to do for me. I ask him to look over those that know him and those that do not know him. I ask that he help those that do not know him please get to know him. So that is always how I start my prayers. But I always thank him for everything that he's done for me and everything that he will continue to do for me, because everything that he's already done for me is in the past. Everything that he will continue to do for me is my future. So yeah, I'm just happy. So this is like a transparency, motivational type of thing. I set my goal out to do something, and I'm going to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't want it to be the professional dancer. I didn't want it to be the professional tennis player. I didn't want it to be the news anchor. I didn't want it to be a doctor. I wanted it to be so many things, but I'm getting to that point in my life where I know exactly what I want to do, and I won't stop until I accomplish what I want to do. You hear me? So even though there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but me personally, I want to do something that makes me happy. I love teaching. I love being a dance coach. Being a dance coach will never stop, but I have bigger goals for myself. So I want to set those goals for myself and get them accomplished. So yes, our next steps are being a full-time content creator and a full-time model and a full-time influencer. It might be somebody out there who thinks the same way I do, but they need some type of motivation to get to where they want to be, and I might be that motivation for somebody. So I'm not going to stop till I get it. So with that being said, we are at the bank to get some more moolah because we are going to Crumble Cookie. Yes, I have to create a video for Crumble Cookie, but I've never been to Crumble Cookie. So this is going to be like a real reaction to Crumble Cookie because I've never had it. And I feel like I deserve a sweet. So I'm going to grab a couple cookies and take home, and me and my boyfriend going to eat them. Okay? I just pulled up to Crumble Cookie, and I'm ready to get out. So it's like a 15-minute park it. And this bitch just took my parking spot. I've been having a good day. I'm going to just be quiet and go inside Crumble Cookie so I can grab my cookies. But that just made me mad. Y'all, let me tell you, the devil is working. The devil is working, but he shall not win this battle, okay? But she took my spot, and that really ticked me off. Like, I had just had a nice prayer, just got done talking about how God is good and how grateful I am for Him, and then she got me over here cursing. Not saying I don't be cussing, but I wasn't in the mood to curse right then and there. But she ticked me off. I'm like, this little took my spot. Woo! He shall not win. He shall not win. Jesus. Good morning, guys. Ooh! Today is March 3rd, and we are going to our first influencer event. Oh my God, I am super, super excited and super, super happy. This is my first event that I have been invited to. So, this is like an accomplishment. I did not have this on my list because I didn't even think about it. But you see how God works in mysterious ways. He put, like I said, He put you in those rooms that you didn't even know that you could be a part of. So now I'm going to go add it to my list and cross it out. We're crossing out the first thing on our list. I already showered. I have a couple of outfits in mind, but don't know exactly what I'm going to wear. But my friend is on her way over, so we can honestly get dressed together because she is going with me. Got a +1. I have a couple friends that are getting into their content creating journey, but I only had one +1. So she just moved back home from school. She's not dropping out or nothing, y'all. Okay, my friends, we get it done. But she's just gonna come home and finish her education journey here while starting her content creating journey. I like that one. That's sweet, yeah. I like that one. That was great. So it's her. But alright, guys, we just left the influencer event. Let me not drive like I'm crazy because y'all know what happened last time. I drove like I was crazy. Yeah, we just left. What did you think?
I think it was pretty fun. It was something different. I'm not really big on being social, so.
And the thing about it is, I think we weren't really social with other people.
Yeah, we was just.
But like when people came to us, we would talk. It's just the getting out your shell to talk to other people.
Yeah,
so
I think that's what I'm kind of like trying to figure out.
We're learning. But it was a process for sure, considering that we had all this stuff in our hands and didn't know where to put it.
Yeah, that was more so my issue. Because as you, like, the whole time I was there, like, my phone just wasn't cooperating.
It made me
honestly,
really,
the
like,
best part was them shots. Like, I really like them detox shots.
So the next step for today is to get Miss Tasha Tony organized to be a content creator, a college student, a girl with a JAB, and a soft girl at the same time. So we got a lot of stuff.
Girl, you said JAB.
I know.
JAB. JOB?
A job.
You said jab.
I know. You ain't never seen one of the Medea movies When she was like,
oh,
okay.
Oh my God.
It went phew.
Completely over my head. I said, if she would have seen my face, though, I was like, I'm gonna just let her have it though, because she probably spelled it right. Now we're going to Dollar Tree.
A smart girl is a cheap girl. Remember that.
Trying to see what's in store.
Excited.
She's gonna bully me.
It's
Consistency, but it's the good kind.
Call it bullying if you want. I'm not playing with you or Miss Tavy. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't say that you want to do something, because guess what? I'm gonna make sure you get done.
Okay.
Mwah! Content creator. How about that? So unfortunately, she got homework for college and she got homework for me. You at the University of D.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, the University of D. We're gonna get my girls together, because
But concentration in that B.
yes.
I might have to go in your Crocs.
No, you're not.
What?
You're not. I'm not. You're not. We're about to walk in the Dollar Tree.
What's some
this.
heels?
With Hillies on.
She.
Alright guys, so you haven't seen me since the restaurant, but I had to dart home, change my clothes, and then come to fashion show practice. Did everything that I needed to do, and now I am done for the day. I'm super happy about that. All I have to do now is get ready for work tomorrow. Remember I said this wig was done for? Like, it wasn't coming back into the collections? That's why you keep them, because I found not a tip, but it was a deep wave wig. So instead of keeping it deep wave, I wand curled it. I hate wand curls, I promise you. I don't hate wand curls, I hate using wand curlers. So I wand curled it, and it gave this big kind of Barbie doll. It gave this big Bratz doll look that I really like. So I think I'm going to keep the wig and then just do it like this. This was not intentional. I literally just put it onto the side to leave it out of my face while I was like finishing everything that I did. But it actually was cute with the outfit and everything. So yeah. But now we're going to go home and we get to chill. But I have an outfit in mind to take some pictures. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home. I'm going to change my outfit again, put on a new outfit, and then take some pictures. And then after that, I'll be done. So if you got this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss anything. And I appreciate you guys so much. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. So keep sharing, keep posting, keep subscribing, y'all. Love you. All right, guys, so we're at the location to take the pictures. As you see, I changed. It's giving Clueless, high fashion. Yeah, my goal is to not be out here no more than 30 minutes, because it is a tad bit chilly, but other than that, it's pretty open. No one's out here. I'm like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, like 2.5, 3 minutes away from my house. And yeah, so we're just about to get it cracking. I'm ready. I can just tell these pictures are gonna be super cute.
I shine so bright, you might go blind, when I walk.
Alright guys, so we're gonna transform to over here, which is actually good because the car is right there. So yeah, we're just gonna do it right here. I don't really like the grass, but oh well, it's gonna have to get done, because yeah, it's getting chilly and it's windy. So let's go. How's the video? This is Kitty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello. She is me, and I am her. And this is going to be a mother-daughter talk.
Yes.
Cool?
I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So my first question, or just to get your input, do you feel that mother-daughter relationships are important?
Of course. They are very important.
Why?
From your mother, you learn a lot of things. Daughters tend to pay attention to everything they parent do. And you have to set a great example for your daughter. So they watch you in relationship wise. They watch your manners, your mannerisms, just your whole demeanor and all.
I agree.
Because if it's one thing, I'm gonna say, well, my mama taught me how to do this. My mama taught me, especially when it comes to cooking. Like my mama taught me how to do this, so that's the way I do it.
Yeah.
And then some other people like, no, my mom taught me this way. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you have to teach your daughter things, and you got your sass from me. Is we don't show it unless we really need to. So yeah.
And they ain't got nothing to do with zodiac signs.
Absolutely not. It do not.
At all.
It do not. Because I might seem nice and sweet and quiet, but baby, I have a tongue that will set you on fire.
Nah, that's the Taurus. That's the Taurus. That's the Taurus right there.
And I don't care about nobody's feelings if somebody pissed me off. Your feelings is out the window to me. Because if you can hurt me, I'll hurt you 10 times worse.
What Eric Mays say? He said, "You go low, but I go lower." Lower. I'm causing damage
to your soul. Yeah, you gonna want to fight.
So when it comes to mother-daughter, or I guess just parent relationships in general, because people say I'm not one of your little friends.
Oh yeah.
So how does being your child's friend not intertwine with you being a parent? Like, if you get what I'm saying.
That's tricky. You definitely still have to set boundaries in a very early age. You have to let them know and make it comfortable for them to come talk to you about any and everything. Dealing with a daughter, you can't be judgmental. You have to listen to what they say and how they really feel, because their feelings is validated. Like for you and I, you come talk to me about everything. I don't think I judge you. I just tell you
what's right
of different ways to do things. Like, you should have tried it this way, or maybe that way. It probably could have been different.
And then one thing I can say, even in that situation, if I totally disagree with you, I'm like, "Mom, hear me out." No, okay, I asked, but hear me out. I think it's this, is that, and the third, and then you would sit there and really analyze
it, and like, yeah, that's true.
You're not tripping, but also, Destiny, think like this too. So the next time that won't happen.
Because I want you to think realistic. I want you to be so realistic about it, because sometimes in your head on what you want is not what's gonna happen. So you gotta be realistic about everything you do. So I just want you to be realistic about things.
But I do,
and how real life actually goes. Because some people think, okay, if I go do this tomorrow, next week this gonna happen. No, baby, that's not how things work. It might take months for something to happen, and you want it right now. That's not living in reality.
Yeah.
That's not living in reality.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. But I can't say, even though a lot of people, I'm not the parent, I'm not one of your little friends. I think that we are, I consider my mom to be my best friend.
Absolutely.
Because I can't tell her everything. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't tell her everything. Or I might tell her stuff and leave out a couple details, because at the end of the day, that's still my mama. So sometimes she'll be like, what? And I ain't got time for that. But we have that close relationship.
Actually, you probably wouldn't believe, if you was to tell me something that you didn't want to tell me, and I'd be like, girl, I did that. You're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. You probably wouldn't be ready for that, but it's probably a lot of things that I probably did, then said.
What, as a child?
Yeah.
Oh.
As of 24-year-old me or 25-year-old me.
Oh, being in the same space?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's life, though.
Yeah, it is. And most people don't think their parents dealt with that. I ain't telling her, or I ain't telling him. We went through all this shit already.
Yeah.
We did half of this shit already, or probably even more.
And that's why I come to, of course, I got my sisters that I can go to.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to come to you because you've probably either been through it, or I just feel like older people have better words of wisdom rather than me listening to my friend. We either the same age or you like a year or two older than me or a year or two younger than me. So we both thinking the same way. But one thing I do believe in is if I ask my mama and she say, I'm not tripping, I'm not tripping. I know I'm not. It's like, you're like the validator. If I put it in my head, be like, okay, Destiny, you might be tripping. Let me go ask the next resource. I'm coming to her. And she gonna be like, oh yeah, you tripping. Or no, you not tripping. Or you semi-tripping. Like, this is what you, like, you not tripping in this department, but you tripping in that department. And then I can be like, okay, bet. My mama said I'm not tripping. So if you say I'm not tripping and you say buck up, I'm going to buck up. But if you say I'm tripping and pipe down, I'm going to pipe down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the relationship we got, though. Because if we didn't have a good relationship, you could say something. I'd be like, girl, but what she talking about? I don't care. I wouldn't even feel safe coming to you and talking to you about it.
I like that you feel safe coming to me and talking to me about things.
I think it comes from being young and growing up. And like, it's your parents.
It's some things you don't listen to me on, though. And I'd be like, oh my God. And then you find out, you be like, dang, they did tell me. Or
we ain't gonna talk about that, though. We gonna leave that out.
I'm just saying, I
know.
Yeah, or some things I'd be like, dang, I should have prepared her for that. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's still things that I felt like, oh, dang, I should have prepared her for this. That's something I didn't prepare her for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some things that I wish I should be like, dang, that's one thing I didn't tell her.
Maybe it's just a thing I need to go through by myself.
Yeah.
Because half of everything, because especially with you and my daddy, like, y'all would be on one accord, but then y'all also be like, he'd be like, no, give it to her. You'd be like, no, don't give it to her. Let her learn.
Let her learn.
Like, okay, well, I'll let her learn.
It out. Yeah.
And then when I learn, he'd be like, your mama told me not to give it to you. But you know I would have gave it to you. And
Absolutely.
But I appreciate it because it's like, I needed to learn that on my own.
Yeah. Like, actually, like right now, he like, what you think? You think I should buy her something? Or you think I should just give her this? I'm like, do whatever you feel like doing. He told me so. I don't know what to do. I got to ask you. I said, because if I tell you no on this thing, you're going to be like, your mama told me to put it out. like, come on. Like, just do whatever you feel like you're going to do. Don't make it seem like I'm the bad person all the time.
No, that's his favorite thing. Like,
right.
Your mama told me no.
Your mama told me no. Be like, wow, really? Did you just tell her I said no? Just like with the whole other thing. He like, your mama said no. I'm like,
just snitching.
Just snitching, like, okay.
And he be dry snitching sometimes. Like,
oh my God.
I didn't say that. But who's the other person that said it? It gotta be
It has to be you, right?
I didn't say that. I would have got it for you. But
absolutely, exactly.
He'd throw the rocks and hide his hand.
He do. When it comes to you and I, he do that a lot. Because I think, for one, he hate to see you mad. Like, he hate to see you mad at him. And you know how to get him to give you whatever you want. Like, you really do.
I know how to play the game.
He be like, you talk to Destiny? Like, yeah. Like, she ain't called me in such and such time. Like, well, okay, did you call her? He like, no. Or something like that. And then next thing you know, he come home. I got this outfit for Destiny with a pair of shoes. Like, she got your ass again. Like, she got you.
I've been doing that since I was young.
Yes.
It's his fault.
How?
Because he my daddy. No, because, like, okay, that's another thing we could talk about. Two-parent households. Because it's like, I ain't gonna say it's his fault. Like, I be like, when people be like, you ever be seeing stuff, people be like, you got two parents, and this, that, and the third. Can't blame me for having both parents in my life.
Right.
But when I say it's his fault, it's because he instilled that in me at a young age, which is I feel like, me personally, I feel like it's a good thing because not all females have their father.
Yeah.
And no shade to like actual people that I know that don't have their fathers in their lives, but we act different. Like, it's been people that I've been cool with before, and we not cool no more. And, you know, me and Jalen always make the joke, oh, it's because she ain't got no daddy.
Yeah.
But it's kind of true. It's like she doesn't know how to be loved by a man or how to actually get the right attention that she needs from a man. And my daddy taught me that at a young age. I mean, when he gets you stuff for Valentine's Day, he'll give me something, even if it's something as simple as when he used to get them heart pieces. I remember them.
Yeah.
Like little stuff like that. So that when I say it's his fault, it's because he instilled that in me at a young age. So when I get married or when I'm looking for a husband, I'm like,
that's the thing you're going to be looking for.
do I have to call my father?
Yeah.
Because I will.
Because you will. Sometimes I had to tell you, like, don't call your dad all the time. Like, especially when you're in a relationship. Like, you have to give your mate, your significant other, the option first. You know what I'm saying? To do it. Like say for instance, like I need some gas in my car. Like I know they don't like me leaving out at night to put gas in my car or whatever. Hey babe, can you go put gas in my car? Yeah. Because if not, you're gonna be like, I'm calling my dad. He's gonna be like, what am I here for? What am I here for? Because most men want to be that protector. You know what I'm saying? That one that you always call on. That man want to be that person. So you can't always call your dad for every single thing. But I know you are.
I don't do it's not intentionally. I know. It's what I'm used to.
Because you're so used to it.
And then it's like, if I just live by this. If you want, my daddy will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah.
It's like, I just live like, if you won't, I know my daddy will.
Absolutely.
Like, of course, I'm not just going to automatically take you out the question, but I'm not going to ask you for anything. I'm going to go straight to my daddy. No. But if you want, my daddy will. That's just really how I think about it. You should think about that too. Like, if you were to have a child, I don't want her depending on me.
Yeah.
You should have that mindset.
And that is him.
That is him.
That is him. I don't want her to depend on him. I don't want him buying her nothing. I don't want him paying her bills. I'm gonna do that. Like, I don't want her to depend on him for anything. But like I was trying to explain to him, like, we have to allow what we instilled in her to see what she do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we instill, now it's her turn to make her decisions and learn from what we taught her. So, like, a lot of people used to tell me, like, you hard on her. You hard on her. I don't think I was hard on you. I just think that because I know, like I said, I live in reality. We not always going to be here. So I feel like if we're not here, she have to figure it out herself. So some things she have to figure out on her own. Like, okay, I know my car payment is due. I don't have it. You have to figure out how to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not always going to be here to always give you what you lacking. Yeah. So sometimes you have to figure it out yourself. And that's why I was like, oh, no, she got to figure it out herself. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm not going to be here. Oh, no, I ain't going to give it to you. Just that, figure it out yourself. And then if you can't figure nothing out, I got you. Yeah. Like, I should be the last resort. Absolutely. Because I should be the last resort, right? Your last resort shouldn't be like a bad resort. It should be a good resort. Yeah. So at the end, yeah. So I that's why I be trying to tell my siblings. So I know we didn't answer it, but even though we know 2-parent households is important, so I don't even want to ask that because I think everybody knows that it is important. Yeah. But personally, you weren't raised in a 2-parent household. No, I was not. So how do you think that how did you think that affected you and made you the person that you are today? I had to go through a lot of hard times. I'm saying, like, that's when I learned how to hustle. I figured out what my hustle was. On the hair? My hustle was doing hair. So I used to braid hair. And I'm not going to even lie, I did date a lot of different type of guys. I dated mostly older guys. And when I say older guys, I'm like starting at 15, 16-year-old old, dating older guys. Because I was searching for a father figure because my dad wasn't there. But with me, like I said, I live in reality. I'm a thinker. I see things around me. And had a lot of homegirls. They dating this guy. I see how they situations went. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. It made me grow up a lot faster. from not having my father in my life. But I think I turned out good.
Yeah.
I think I turned out good.
Did.
Yeah. And then when I found out I was having a girl, it was all like, hey, you need to figure something out or do something different. You can't be stuck in this situation because you see homegirl up the street. She in the same situation and look how she turned out. I'm good. I want that. You know what I'm saying? So I started talking to other people. I started gravitating more to my aunt and my uncle. They've been married for
Lord have mercy.
32 years. And that's not something you normally see in a family. So I took more to her and to listen to her and add advice from her. I'm not asking auntie who been with John, James, Joseph, and Jamar. Like, you didn't have 5 different relationships. What I'm looking to you for?
Right.
So I looked to someone who had a stable relationship.
It's like having a good role model.
Yeah, so that was kind of like my role model. So that's who I went to for everything.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess it's a God working mysterious ways. So I guess it's like a blessing that my dad did come from a 2-parent household, even though they weren't like actually like together for a long time. But they thick as thieves.
Yeah.
Until the day he passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's a good thing because at least he had his 2 parents.
Yeah.
And then now you still, even though they weren't in your life growing up, you still have a relationship with my nana and my granddad now.
I do.
That's a good thing. So it's like taking what you learned to instill in somebody else is a good thing.
Yeah.
And I hate that a lot of people really don't have that. Because like going to school, college, hearing their stories from my story, I'd be like, dang.
Right.
Like, I ain't have it like that. Right. Rather than being that girl like, oh, I can't mess with y'all because I grew up like this. I was like more compassionate for people.
And I think it was another thing that how compassionate you was because your granny is from a different track than your nana is from a different track. Yeah. You got 2 separate from each world. So it's kind of like your nana, she didn't grind, she'd been through some so it was kind of like, okay, I can hang out with my granny and she'll humble me. You know what I'm saying? Like you hung out with your nana, it was kind of like you seen a lot of different things from when you at your granny. You've seen a lot of different things.
I learned a lot from both of them.
So I remember like if you was younger, I used to take you back to the neighborhood I grew up in.
Oh yes.
And you was just like, what the hell?
So speaking of that, that was like, it was like what is it? What is the movie? It gave me ATL vibes.
Okay.
So like, but not me trying to like, Nunu was different though. She was trying to live a life that she was a part of.
Yeah.
Me personally, I was a part of both lives.
Right.
But it was like, okay, when I was with my granny and my papa, I could have like, I could sit around the house all day and just watch TV and they wouldn't be mad. And I went with my nana, no, she got me cooking, cleaning, we walking to the stove, come back from the stove, gotta do this, gotta do that. And it was just like, it was a lot. It probably was some days I had to make a pallet on the floor rather than actually sleep in the actual bed. Yeah. So I got the best of both worlds. But I think that made me get my street smarts, as they would say, and my book smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I can say that. I definitely can say that.
At a young age, get on our video.
Hey, baby daddy. Hey, sugar. Hey, baby.
My lips. Yeah. Dance, girl. Fans make them dance, girl. Fans make them dance.
Oh my God! I don't even know where I was at. Like, what was that? Oh, when you're young and you forget stuff, I don't forget none of that. I don't forget.
Yeah, I think you forget. You remember a lot. I think you remember a lot. Yeah. So like, you definitely knew how to play your role of being the only child. You definitely knew how to play us against each other. I think you still do. You still do.
Facts.
You still do. It's crazy because like when you play us against each other, you end up getting what you want, and then we go back and talk like she knew what she was doing. You're like, yeah, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
But listen,
For sure.
that's y'all fault. I should have had another child. Cause then
that's a lot. That's a lot.
I know it's probably easy having one child, but what about me?
You
What about you?
have a lot of cousins.
No, it's
I mean, you have a slash cousin sister. Y'all literally grew up together.
that's
so
the same.
It kind of is
No, it's
because
not.
my first cousins is my sister or my brother. So
It's not the same.
it's the same.
It's not the same.
It is.
Just because you got 50 sisters and brothers.
And I didn't want to do that to you.
No, you ain't
I didn't want to
do
do that to you.
It could have been me and Brenda or me and John. It could have just been me and somebody else. I'm just saying. It ain't have to be all of that.
But you came out. You okay. You fine.
All right. That's not the
What the hell is
point.
sister for?
That's not the point.
What's your point?
I had imaginary friends.
Sally was cool.
My girl Sally.
I mean, she was cool.
But still,
She kept you entertained.
it's just something.
But here's my thing. Okay. You knew how to. You had an imagination.
I was just about to say
That
that.
created you imagination.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I think me being the only child and having to entertain myself, I have a great imagination. I have a great creativity.
Yes, you're very talented in a lot of things. Whatever you do, you become great at. So, hey, that helps you.
That's not the point. Okay, well, thank you for being the first. Well, I ain't gonna say the first guest, but thank you.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
You want to do it a lot more?
I can.
Mm-hmm. I'm just really using it as I guess a segment to put in most videos. But if we get a lot of engagement with like crowd and stuff, I don't mind making it.
Oh,
It's own
only
video.
if we get a crowd.
No. When I'm
I mean, that's what I took from it.
you didn't even let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
I was saying that if we get a lot of crowd engagement in it, I'll make it its own thing.
Oh, okay.
Rather than making it into like my actual weekend vlog videos. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's cool. Well, thank you for having me.
You see how that go?
What?
You just got very
Yeah, I did.
because you didn't let me finish.
How dare you?
You didn't let me finish. I even told you that on the phone though. I think you're getting old because you forget a lot of stuff.
Listen, COVID. That is
Don't
real.
blame it on COVID.
No.
You
That
are
is
50.
real. Yeah, man. What? Yo, daddy.
You are 50. Blame it on that.
I am not 50.
Tell them people you really 70 and black don't crack.
Junior want to not be on my